Hey Tauruses, welcome to my channel. My name's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs, okay? So I got a lot of good feedback of the angel cards and the mermaid cards, so we're going to do those again this week. So the first card that just flipped out, we have Crown Chakra. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance, sent in answers to your prayers, excuse me. All right, so if you all of a sudden have a thought or a feeling or a sensation, that's spirit talking to you, which I think is fascinating. You just gotta keep digging into it. It's not gonna come right away, but it'll come when it's time. All right, can I get one more card, please? Integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Okay, so Spirit really wants you to be your unique self. There's a reason why you are the way you are and who you are, and Spirit is trying to keep you on that path. So you really need to make sure that, like it says, your actions, so they align your actions so they match, or align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness for what's right for you. Don't let anybody in the 3D change your mind about who you are, what your values are, and who you know to be on the inside, okay? And that's why they're telling you to pay attention to what Spirit is telling you. Keep the crown chakra clear and open, and be open to receiving. That's the key, is that being open to receiving. You have to allow Spirit to speak. You have to allow the angels to come in. You have to allow them to help you. All right, so let's go deep down into the mermaid world. All right, for Taurus, please, mermaids, please come forward. We have Coral's wisdom. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Some of you are artists, as a whole, not necessarily specifically with drawings or paintings, but an artist as that whole category. And it shows a vulnerable, fragile side of you that took a lot of time to not only create, but it's going to take time for you to open yourself up to the world and show people your art. Can I get one more, please? Okay. Or we get two. All right, so we have telepathy and falling in love. Telepathy says nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading, and then falling in love, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. Okay, so first off, we're going to put these two cards together. Like I was saying, your art needs to be shown into the world, whatever that may be. Whatever you are creating, you need to fall in love with it as well as yourself, so then you can help others with your art. Your art expresses who you truly are and what Spirit is trying to help you cultivate your gifts that way. Okay, once you begin to fall in love with yourself and how unique you are, that unique person, your other half, will eventually come in, okay? Yeah, so Spirit's telling you, some of you may need to, when it comes to the crown chakra and communicating with the other side, you're going to have to find a different way to communicate, okay? Because it's not going to be the way that we are taught, where we speak or we see. Yeah, it's like you have to learn to sense things. So there's different cues. So when you feel like a shiver or an uncomfortable energy, you feel anxiety and it's not yours, someone is trying, you're actually mind reading them. And it's something you have to learn to cultivate, and it's one of your gifts, which is super cool. I think everybody has some level of telepathy. I think everybody has specific psychic abilities, but a lot of us have similar or close to it gifts like this. Like, we can sense energy as a whole. The way you understand it is different from everybody else. Okay? So you have to learn to cultivate that, especially as you bring your art out into the world and show the world who you are, so you can be loved by those who admire your passion and your creativity. Okay? All right. Let's go into regular tarot. Let's see what is going on with you guys. Okay. So we have the World. Oh, okay, we've got a chunk here. The World also gets the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Ooh, shit. Okay. Future energies. We'll get there in a second. Future energies, please. We will talk about that top row in just a second. We have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands. The Death card. Let's see if one more comes out. We'll make it. Oh, there we go. And the Justice card, making it even 4 and 4. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's a good thing. Well, I mean, it could be a good or bad thing. The Emperor, overall energy, stability, structure, feeling good about yourself, where you're at. You definitely hold the power right now. You hold more power than you realize. Whatever your art is, it's going to change a lot of people's lives, and that's why you really need to hold on to your integrity, okay? Because if this blows up and you become, you become super famous and rich, you got to keep your integrity at the core of it all, okay? Don't let the bad or downside of being famous or being rich take away from who you really are, okay? Remember, these things are, at the end of the day, money, power, fame, it's an illusion. It doesn't really matter. It's what's on the inside that really counts, okay? So this amazing top row you have the World, the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Here's the dealio, you guys. You did it. You completed something. You feel good about yourself. You attained something that you never thought that you would get. Whatever that may be. How'd you do it? You walked away from everybody who brought pain and suffering and betrayal, and you tried to abandon ship, but it's like the pain and suffering from the past bounced you back. So every time you felt like you weren't good enough or you couldn't get it done, something in the back of your mind kept pushing you and saying, no, don't do it. No, keep going, keep going, keep going. This is good. And what is that? Crown chakra, connected to spirit, connecting to your path. Okay? Yeah, look at that. First card that comes out, 6 of Wands, success, recognition. You are not only going to be recognized for your art, whatever that art is, but also your journey. And your journey may be your art. Reading, writing, painting, drawing, photography. There's art in exercising as well. There's an art to dancing. There's an art to singing. There's an art to just about anything in this world. Yeah, you realize you want more foundation. You want more commitment in your life. You want more for yourself. So you're like, okay, so now I need to get rid of what doesn't help me get to that point. Especially the way that I think towards myself and others. Because look, we have 3 sword cards, which is about communication. It's about where the headspace is, right? And you're like, no, I want to plant roots. I want passion. I want adventure. I want somebody that will take on this world, but in a good, healthy way. What else? Yeah, you're being brought back into universal alignment. The more you continue to walk away, you've let go of so many burdens, so many things that made you feel exhausted. You got rid of responsibilities that no longer served you. It was to serve somebody else, right? So good job. These are really good. This is a really good reading in hindsight. Okay, let's move down a little bit here to future energies. We have the Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Death card, and the Justice card. Okay, so what Spirit's telling you is that your determination to not only take life by the horns, an opportunity, you pushed through all of your blocks, and you allowed the old version of yourself, the values, the ethics, the values, the principles of your life, you allowed them to die off, the ones that didn't serve you, and you allowed yourself to become reborn, and karma is now in your favor. And karma, I mean, depending on how you see karma, that may be a good thing, that may be a bad thing. Either way, I feel, yeah, see, 6 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely in the right progress. You're moving in the right direction. You're moving towards a happier life for yourself. You went through a lot of complications to get where you're at. You had to compete for things. You had to work through old manipulative behaviors to become this new confident magnetic person, and it took a lot of manifesting to get here. So congratulations, I'm so proud of you. You're doing the work, and you're rewarding yourself with opening yourself up to the world. So let's see the Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What spirits are around Tauruses right now? Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so Capricorn got the Spirit of the Grim Reaper also, and I was trying to give them a timeline for them as to when this new chapter is going to begin. And you guys are the second sign now that I'm getting this energy of when winter ends is when a new cycle will begin, which is only about a month after the Pluto coming back, right? So it's kind of like Pluto comes back and sets in this death rebirth cycle, but I don't think it'll fully go through until spring hits. So there's going to be this temporary energy of everything just stops for a second, not literally but figuratively, and it stays frozen. Like the implications are there, but it doesn't actually blossom or move forward until spring does. It kind of goes with the flow of nature. I'm really good at getting a sense that when Aries hits, because Aries is technically the new year, the beginning of the new astrological year, right? A lot of things can happen in the next month and a half, right? Any other spirits around Taurus that need to come forward and speak their messages? Thank you. There we go. Let's get a couple out. All right. So this one came up first. We have Spirit of Gargoyles, Intimidation, Guardian, Protected. You are protected. No matter what you do, you are protected. You are being hidden until it's time for you to come forward. Yeah, see, here's my spring card. Spirit of the Rabbit. So some of you may be trying to have children. You may get an announcement by springtime, or you may start having sex around springtime. Who knows? You may find your person by then, and things are going to be really good. Ooh, I just got a feeling of that. That's an interesting feeling to have while you're recording. So the other two cards that came out, Spirit of Zombie and Spirit of Shoreline. Yeah, you're walking away from being controlled, feeling empty and submissive to a world that does not take care of you. I mean, look at that zombie. It's like it's been shredded and ripped and beaten. that doesn't feel like it's even a person. But you walked away from that. You walked away to have calm, tranquil, relaxing life, whether you live at the beach or not. But that's what it feels like. That's the best way to describe it. Right? Any other spirits? Thank you. Spirit staircase. Yeah, Spirit's telling you you're ascending. Yeah. Ascending to higher vibrations, ascending to your purpose. It's beautiful. All right, so final deck, soul growth journey, final messages from Spirit. For my Tauruses, please. Thank you. Honestly, the only card we ever really need. Confirmation that you're on the right path. If I had a nickel for every time I needed to hear that or needed a confirmation, I swear my spirit guides are getting fucking annoyed at me about that. But they still send me messages. They send me numbers, actually. I see repeating numbers all the fucking time. Self-love, taking care of yourself. Double confirmation that your crown chakra right now is the most important chakra for you to keep open and clear and healthy and open to... Interesting. So some of you have abandonment issues to work through, or that may come up through this crown chakra opening. If you haven't fully opened it, you have a fear of losing people. Spend time in nature when you feel like this, and you may end up getting the answer through nature as to why you feel that. It may not even be from this life. It may be a past life lesson, and nature is going to help direct you in that path. Definitely take a break from social media and learn to communicate with your angels. Archangel Gabriel is here to help you communicate what you're feeling about this abandonment issue, if that resonates. But this can also resonate with maybe people on social media are stalking you, or you feel like social media is sucking the life out of you, which if you spend too much time on, can definitely do that. It can take away your positive energy. So you want to learn to create that protection, that barrier. Maybe that's what the spirit of the gargoyle is doing, protecting you from energies through the internet. Definitely take time to communicate how you feel about that, okay? All right, so I was told we are all done, Tauruses. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I will talk to you guys next week.